By Mark Stone, Europe correspondent. The disputed president of Catalonia has told a crowd of 200 mayors from the region that he will defeat at the ballot box the Spanish government's repression of the region's wish for independence. In his first public appearance since he was called before a Belgian judge at the weekend to answer an arrest warrant issued by Spain, Carles Puigdemont accused Spain of a coup d'état in Catalonia. "Thank you for your commitment to democracy. People are wondering why Europe doesn't intervene in the face of a coup d'état in Catalonia," the ousted leader said. Defending the illegal referendum of the 1st of October, which sparked the crisis, he said Catalonia has one path to becoming a republic via democracy. Video voices of Catalonia on independence. The mayors, who represent towns across Catalonia, travelled to Brussels to give their support to the exiled Catalan government, to denounce the current political and judicial situation in Catalonia and to ask for the EU's support. The event was organised with the help of 3 Catalan members of the European Parliament, Jordi Sol, Josep Maria Terricabras and Ramon Tremosa. "The silence of the European institutions in our hour of need was deafening," said Mr. Sol. Speaking in English, and to loud applause, the MEPs and mayors criticised European Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker for his lack of support for their independence bid. "Mr. Juncker, you are getting it wrong. It is not an internal Spanish matter. It is an EU matter," Mr. Sol said. Video. How important is Catalonia to Spain in a strategy which could further alienate the European Union leadership? The independence supporters questioned the EU's solidarity for them. "We want to express our astonishment that some of the institutions don't yet condemn the violence we suffer," Mr. Terricabras said. "How is that the Europe we want to construct with power and with money but not with citizens? It's not at all clear. We hope very much that Europe will give us a place." Earlier, the mayors had gathered for a symbolic photo opportunity in the heart of the city's EU quarter, outside the headquarters of the European Council and European Commission. Image. Catalan separatist flags are waved in front of the Generalitat Palace in Barcelona. The European Union has consistently said the Catalan issue is a domestic matter for Spain. In one of his few comments on the issue, in September, before the referendum, Mr. Juncker said, "We don't like to have a Europe in 15 years with hundreds of different states. It's hard enough we're 27, none of the European nations have recognized the region's unilateral declaration of independence. All have sided with Madrid on the matter in stating that the 1st of October referendum was illegal under the Spanish constitution." The crisis puts the European Union in a particularly awkward position, compounded by the presence of Mr. Puigdemont and 4 of his ministers in Brussels. All are subject to European arrest warrants issued by Spain. Video. Will Catalonia lead to a domino effect across Europe? The flight of the Brussels 5 from Barcelona to Brussels last week was, they claim, not to flee justice but to seek it. They are wanted in Madrid on charges of rebellion, sedition and misuse of public funds for organizing the referendum. The charges carry maximum jail sentences of 30 years each. They believe they will not receive a fair trial in Spain and, through lawyers, are fighting their extradition to Madrid. Other Catalan ministers, who appeared in court in Madrid last week, have been denied bail and jailed pending their trial. Image. Mr. Puigdemont and colleagues sang the Catalan national anthem after the referendum. The Spanish government triggered Article 155 of its constitution, removing Catalonia's autonomy and dissolving the parliament. Fresh elections were called by Madrid for the 21st of December in an attempt to defuse the situation and settle the matter. The gamble by Madrid is that anti-independence parties will secure the most votes. No Catalan poll has ever shown a majority of support for Catalan independence. The 1st of October referendum produced a 90% yes vote but on a turnout of 43%. Most Catalans who oppose independence boycotted what they saw as an illegal vote. Image. Anti-independence protesters have also taken to the streets in Barcelona. However, the divide is close and polling since the police violence of referendum day and the imprisonment, last week, of Catalan ministers suggests the support for independence is increasing. The judicial process in Belgium, which could last a few months, allows Mr. Puigdemont to fight the December election, albeit remotely, from Brussels. Over the weekend, his party endorsed him as the leader for the election and he has declared himself the leader of the government in exile.